Then some great guests, important information coming your way, including a visit with a couple of nurse practitioners, that and much more. But where we want to start is talking about some big events that are coming up. And we have two folks going to tell us all about it. Of course, our good friend David Daggett, Daggett Shuler, is here. And David brought along a special guest, Lauren Bruce, Senior Vice President of Development for Ainsley's Angels. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Now, the obvious first question is, what is Ainsley's Angels? How long has it been around? What's the mission?
Of course. So Ainsley's Angels, we're a national nonprofit. We have about 70 ambassadors across the nation, and we believe that everybody deserves to be included. Our vision is inclusion without limits. So we do that through running and endurance events. So here in the Triad, we've been active for about 5 years. We do everything from 5K to marathons, soon triathlons. And what we do essentially is we pair an able-bodied runner with someone who can't compete or complete an event under their own power, and they run a race together to show really that running and inclusion is for everybody in our community.
And then your organization can benefit because aren't there entry fees or something so you can benefit from that?
Absolutely. Our riders never pay because, again, we want everyone to be included. So they never pay for a race entry. They never pay to use our special wheelchairs. They just come out, they have fun, they make new friends and family. All
right. Now, David, the Smiley Triathlon Festival is coming up July 29th and 30th. There's a kids triathlon and a sprint race. So let's start with the first. Let's talk about the sprint race. What is that all about?
So it's a triathlon weekend. Saturday morning, the 29th, is the kids race. Great introduction to the sport of triathlon in a fun, safe environment. We give everybody a championship experience and a championship finish at the finish line.
And Lauren said about pairing people up. So give me an example of what the pairing might be.
So, you guys are going to make me cry. She always does. But so for the first time, we have an Ainsley's Angels competitor in the Smiley Triathlon.
Right.
It's their first, Ainsley's Angels of the Triad, first experiment with a triathlon.
Sure is.
So we have Gabe, who has Down syndrome and is the most lovable young guy you've ever met in your life. He gets me every time, too. And we have a pre-Olympic swimmer pulling him in a raft in the pool.
Wow.
We have a 2-time Olympian, 22-time national champion cyclist, Jamie Carney, coming in from out of town to pull him on the bike. And then Lauren's going to be pushing Gabe on the run. And we're going to have quite a celebration at that finish line.
Real teamwork on that to be so inclusive. Everybody's involved to help out. Now, the week before this festival is actually, I want to get a plug in for Beat the Heat 5K. That's a different location. I'll give that information in just a second. But on the Beat the Heat 5K, do you have to be in great shape, a great athlete to participate?
No, we have usually around 1,000 competitors for Beat the Heat. I'm the MC for that event. Ainsley's Angels is the charity partner for that event.
Great.
And there's an elite field that is the best of the best. In fact, we just announced Abby Cooper, 2016 Olympian, will be there running the 5K that evening. But we also have lots of groups that walk. We start the walkers early, so you can be any level. It's a fun evening of fun and fitness, healthy fun for everyone.
Now, not to embarrass David, but Lauren, why is it so important that folks like Daggett Shuler get involved and the community get involved?
Absolutely. So like I mentioned, we're a nonprofit. We're completely volunteer run, and there's a place for everybody. And that's really what we're out there sharing with our community right now is you don't have to be an elite runner. You don't have to be a fast runner. You want to be able to give back. That's really what we're all about. So partnerships with David, partnerships with Twin City Track Club, Beat the Heat, they're so important because they help us spread that.
All right, before time runs out, I want to mention this on screen, Beat the Heat 5K, Saturday, July 22nd at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. You can go to runsignup.com for information. The Kids for Kids Triathlon, that's Saturday, July 29th, 8 a.m. at the Clemens West Pool. Kidsforkidstriathlon.com is that information. All this is on screen. Smiley Sprint, of course, Sunday, July 30th at Clemens West Pool. Smiley Sprint, TRI for try. And Ainsley'sAngels.org is up on screen as well if you want to check out more information about them, support them, make a donation. And if you'd ever need the services of David Daggett and his partner Griff Shuler, 724-1234, DaggettShulerLaw.com is up on screen. To both of you for all you do to helping make the community more inclusive, thanks for everything.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, good job. We'll be right back.